Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, chi healer, and heart connection coach. And I'm so grateful to be here today. Had to do a little bit of crazy moving and dancing to get my brain back after getting ready, doing some dishes, that kind of thing. So, our word or our phrase for today, our intention, is sincere trust. And that so is important and coming up for me, and I'm not sure if it's coming up for you, to have sincere trust. Master Lin has been talking so much about sincerity and being sincere in our practice, being sincere in what we say, being sincere in doing acts of kindness to help to keep ourselves, our chi field, which is our protection, strong, to keep our people around us safe and protected, um, to keep ourselves centered so that we can shine and be our little light shining, but not little. It's a big light. Hi, Joanne. So, sincere trust, sincere in our business dealings, in our conversations, in doing the dishes, whatever it might be. Hi, Martha. So, that is our focus for today. And let's allow it to come easily. How's that? And we'll get through this, do this beautiful day, but not really get through. Let's see if we can travel the day and enjoy it and see who we meet and what happens and how we can brighten something up just a little bit. Let's just move that dial up a little bit. All right, so our feet are shoulder hip distance apart. We bend the knees, the elbows are out, the fingers are open, a smile's on our face. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Tuck your tailbone in and out. Feel the connection of the earth. This is what you do. You feel it's like, oh, okay, that feels good. And it comes out through the body, out the top of the head to the universe, and you feel the universe pouring down love and light. And guess what? Even when you're not focusing on it, this is still happening. You're still connected. You have everything available to you. Our job is just to connect to it. Hi, Faye. And we get in the mind and the emotions, and we can get distracted from that. So allow ourselves now. That's why we have this beautiful practice to sink in to this, I don't know what we would call that, but sink into this actual reality, which we think our daily life is our reality, but connect into this reality that we're always connected, we're always supported, we're always one with everyone and everything else in the universe. Hi, Maria. Hi, Yipeng. Feeling connected with sincere trust. Let's just pour that in. Sincere trust of this connection and that everything is unfolding. And then we'll start bouncing from the knees. The universe is always working for you. And then when we have intentions like sincere trust or whatever it might be, or healing of our body, then that's what the universe, that's like putting the order in for the universe, right? Let's bring our hands over our heads and bounce. Hi, Susan. Hi, Dorothy. For 5 minutes with our hands up over our heads, to live to 100. Feel the connection to everything in the universe as you bounce. I started a new Qigong class at our community college. It's called Harper out here, and have 8 students. 7 came yesterday. It was so lovely. 2 couples. It's interesting how over the last few semesters I've started to get couples coming in. Isn't that beautiful? Couples coming in to support each other and their health. So maybe some will come. I gave them all my business cards so they could find this, and that would be lovely. If anybody's out there from Harper, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Put a message in the chat that I know you're there, and I say hi. Hi, Christine. So when we were doing the first time, I talk a lot, you know. Oh, yeah, right, you're surprised. And so we only did about a minute of our hands, minute and a half, I think, bouncing with our hands over our head. So if you're coming from my Harper class yesterday, then we do 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our heads to live to 100, because Master Lin said if you get up and you bounce with your hands up over your head for 5 minutes within an hour of waking up, you live to 100. Now I'm stretching that hour a bit, and that's okay. Because there's no time or space, so you just say, I am doing this right now within an hour of waking up. And so we're just letting the hands flap at the wrists. We're using the knees to bounce. My feet are flat on the ground. You try to have your feet as parallel as possible. I'm pretty good today. And if you need to bring your hands down, you go ahead and do so. But the idea is eventually to be able to hold this for 5 minutes. And if you have something that is more, I would say urgent, but what's the word? That's concerning you. You can always do this for longer. And if this feels good because it's waking up the chi, it's getting things moving, then go ahead and do it longer. So when we bounce, we have our hands over our head right now, obviously, but we try to have our spine straight and touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and we're breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. And even you can do throughout the whole thing, or even just like 3 or 4 breaths. Focus on the out breath, so we release what we no longer need, and then we've got room to breathe in. And sometimes when your brain is going like this, your shoulders are up, you're trying to breathe, and nothing is going in. So if you focus on the out breath first, start to calm down, the shoulders start to soften, and your rib cage and the lungs and everything have more room to expand. 23 seconds. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And you may notice your out breath is 2, 3, or even longer times as much as as length of time as your in breath. Gorgeous. Well done. 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head, and we bring our arms down and let them come down as slowly as they want to. I want to come really slow today, so I'm letting it happen. And then we go side to side. And I have things to smile at. So I always say, if you want to do that, I have a picture here of my sister, plus Master Lynn's painting that he gave me for being a certified trainer. And then on this side, I got my smiley snowman. So then I see, and I'll show you. I always do this every so often. Show you my sister, and she's like, you know, so she's saying, "Are you having fun yet? Don't take yourself so seriously." Sound good? All right. So that was our bouncing. Breathe in and out. See if you can feel, whoa, you're really oxygenated. You're waking up. Your eyes are feeling like brighter. Your head's like, oh, okay, I'm up. And then we'll do shoulder shrugs. And so we do those. We added those almost 3 years ago now. I had fallen, got a concussion. Maybe we're going on 4. Oh my gosh. And sometime after that, Master Lynn said, someone had a question in Healing Connection and said, you know, I have this brain thing. What can I do to help? And so he told us about this, which is shoulder shrugs. So I started doing it, and I brought it here for all of you. So, and this I found is really great for releasing tension. Okay, so you just lift your shoulders up, and you'll know you're doing it right if you move like this and your arms just swing. And then the head comes back, and we scrunch back a little bit. And we still have the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, and you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then after about 9 seconds, you release the shoulders down, the head comes up, and what happens physically is the spinal fluid coming up through the spine and bathing the brain. And then Master Lynn last year, added pulling the shoulders down to this. So now we pull the shoulders down on purpose to help release even more stress. And then release, and we'll do it 2 more times. So lift the shoulders, head goes back, and you may find it very difficult to put the head back, so absolutely no harder, no mega stretch or anything like that. You're pushing it back a little. You're just trying to, like, you've got 2 cotton balls, and you've got a little glue in there, and you're just holding them together. And release the shoulders down and pull. And you're just holding them together, waiting for that glue to set. So you're not squishing it too much, because then all the glue is going to come out, right? It's a little bit. And we'll do 1 more. Shoulders up, head back. Breathe. If you can, throughout the practice, have your eyes closed. If you need to have them open, then obviously you have them open for your balance or whatever. And pull the shoulders down. And anytime during the practice, if you're feeling dizzy or something, then open your eyes, hold on to something, sit down. You can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. It's good, better, best. Do what's right for you today. So one day is not the same as the other day until you let go of the last day, and today is your best day. So every day you do your best, which is good, better, best. So if you start to, saying, well, my good today is lousy compared to yesterday or whatever, let's just release all of that. Okay, very good. So that was the shoulder shrugs, and now we'll clap our hands. Oh no, we're going to do our tapping here. Okay, we'll tap the cheekbones. Open up the front channel, beginning of the eyebrows, open up the back channel, cup the top of the head, cup the base of the head. Come down to your C7, massage this. You can do a pinch and release or massage in any which way that works for you. You don't cup that area though. We've got to be a little bit more careful. And then we'll clap our hands. Cup the inside of the left elbow. and the right side. Underarm on the left side and the right side. Notice your knees. Are they still bent at least a little bit? And now we do the window of the lungs. Awesome. This is a great way to stimulate the heart and lungs and to help your breath start moving easier. So we'll do that 2 more times. If you have any kind of cold or anything like that, this is a great thing to do. 9 sets or more. And we do sets of 9, unless I'm talking and then I can't seem to count at the same time, and that's all right. Window of the lungs. Now remember to have a cupped hand, so not flat, but cupped, like that. That gets the vibration in. Last set. Talk to your heart, say, I love you. Talk to your lungs, say, I love you. To your skin, to your eyeballs, to everything, every little cell. Like, wow, thank you, everything. Your bones for holding you up. Oh my gosh, amazing, amazing what we are. Cup our kidneys. Rub with the back of your hands and the palms. And tap your tailbone. And then come to the hips part, and we just kind of fold our thumbs in like that and tap the hips. Firm yet gentle. We want to make sure we can feel the vibration moving in, but not too hard. Come down to the knees. Reach around to the backs. Cup both sides of your left knee and the right. And let's come up on our toes and down on our heels. I don't know why I seem to be, I think I have my computer too far forward. And do that 9 times. Up on the, we'll do that again because I messed up. So up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. Awesome. Okay, that was all the active exercise. So just close your eyes, feel your body, feel the chi, feel your life force flowing, feel happiness bubbling up, joy, bringing that smile to our face. Remember what SMILE stands for? Start my internal love engine. And now we get into beginning of the universe position, song like a pine tree. So we're standing with our feet shoulder hip distance apart, our knees are bent, our spine is straight, our chin's in a little bit, our elbows come out from the body, we stretch our fingers, mega stretch the fingers and toes, stimulate 12 meridians in the body, say, yes, I am a healing machine today, and release, 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 bringing in sincere trust. And the spine is straight, and you just kind of let your body move until you feel like you're holding your form effortlessly. And then you let go of the thought, and you feel your light body, your energy body, your chi body, the life force moving around through you, brings you a smile. Tuck their chin in a little bit, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Again, be aware of the connection of the earth energy running from your feet through your body out to the universe and back. And of course, if you like the other direction where the universe is pouring down light and love through your body into the earth and back around that way. And you could do a little of each. See what feels good today. Then we say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Connect to what's most divine for you. You can connect to Master Lin. He's Qigong master who created this. You can connect to whoever your God is, your master, your angels, your family, the earth itself, and ask for what you want. We're bringing in sincere trust. I sincerely do this practice here, and I trust that everyone who participates receives healing. That's my goal. My intention is to bring healing and light to everyone here and everyone we think about. Today's Friday, so let's do the fifth element, healing movement. And that's connecting to the heart energy. So we just take our hands in prayer position like this. Easy peasy, right? And you can have your thumbs touching, or you can be out. Your elbows come out. And you can just kind of move your hands up and down until they hold themselves in place. Then you don't have to worry about them anymore. And all we do is breathe in. We have our knees bent still a little bit. Breathe in and then just do a little bow. And when you bow, allow yourself to have something come to mind that you're grateful for, and then just feel the gratitude. We are practicing gratitude and feeling it in our bodies. So when you breathe out, you'll come back up. If you want to move a lot more slowly, and you need extra breaths, then go ahead and do that. The slow movement is very powerful, and sometimes our breath, we can't hold it that long, and that's okay, because you just want to work with the chi. We're training our chi to work with us, to follow our directions when we have intention. And for anyone who wasn't on, who's not on Healing Connection or didn't hear him tell this story, which he told during 7-Day Blessings, what we focus on is very powerful. And so, hi June. As we become more attuned and we're able to connect better, then we become a more powerful love radiator. At the same time, we need to remember that we have more responsibility to keep our emotions on the positive side. So we have these tools. So if you're angry, you bring in happiness. If you are feeling hatred or judgmental, you bring in joy. If you're anxious, you bring in peace. These are your tools. If you're sad or grieving or depressed, bring in contentment. And I know when you're sad and grieving and depressed, it's like, where are you going to find contentment? So you find it inside with that connection between heaven and earth. You come here and let the group hold you. And when you're afraid, you bring in gratitude. And this world right now has so much fear, so much hatred, so much anger. so much anxiety, so much sadness, depression, and grief, that we need to do our little part and try to keep it, because, like, it's back to what Master Lynn's story was. You know, he's really powerful. And when it was 9/11, he was so angry. And he went out and turned on his car, and he basically broke the engine block. The energy did that. So if things are, so do your best, good, better, best, but then notice if something is going off and then something else is going off and something else is going off that normally doesn't happen or whatever. So wait a second, what's my part in it? And when you're powerful, like you all are, then think, ooh, was I angry? How can I release the anger without causing the strife in my family or whatever? And as usual, take what comes to you that feels good and throw the rest, leave the rest on the floor. Breathe in and out. And when you come up, release your hands. Hey, I'm doing good today. Release your hands down. And then let's just have our hands come out and just kind of move around a little and see if you can feel that you feel this, like, wow, you own all this space. Sometimes when you do like dancing and whatever, you're tense, you come in here, but if you get yourself to move out and feel that you cultivated chi all the way, this huge bubble of chi, and then bring it in as a ball of light. So let yourself feel, wow, I did that. And bring that ball of light into the lower dantian and then give it a good spin. Spin, spin, spin. And it gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and even smaller. And even brighter. Ooh, some good stuff there. That just gave me a big wave of love. Wow, made me cry. Whew, good stuff. And let it turn into a tiny little energy pill. You tuck deep behind the navel. Let yourself experience whatever is going through. This is good. I'm talking to myself on that one. And it turns into a tiny little energy pill, like I said before. You tuck it behind your navel. Now that's what you created with your intentions. Oh, we got another wave. This is fantastic. Thank you. And so you can use this. You can pull out your chi from your dantian and say, or the dan, and say, okay, I would like to send chi to my daughter, to my friends, to something. You can use it that way. You can use it for yourself, like having a heck of a day, using this to calm myself, to feel connected between heaven and earth. All right? Okay. So big hands, 10,000 hands coming out. You know how to do it. Let the universe pour gifts in. Accept the gifts of the universe. See them as little bitty, I don't know, ladybugs or something fun coming in. And all these gifts are here, sparkly diamonds for you, and for you to freely give to everyone else. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.